In 2011, World Fantasy Con was here in San Diego. My co-author, Mike Blestead, contacted me. Hey, Jay, I have some miles to use, and I'm going to fly to San Diego for World Fantasy Con. Hey, Mike, it's been a long time. We need to meet up again. I wish this pandemic would end. Anyway, he and I met up. We got a room at the conference, and we stayed there. Met a lot of people. One of the things on the very first day, I'm quirky. I wanted to do something funny. A friend of mine, real good friend of mine, Kurt Milliken, had given me these name tags, digital name tags. Took forever to program them, but you could program them. I set mine up as J.R.Murdoch, jrmurdoch.com. Had that scrolling across on my name tag. Mike set his up very similarly. So when we got our badges for the conference, we dropped our name tags in there rather than just writing our name on a marker or something. So everywhere we would go, people would see us all the way down the hall. I guess people were calling us the Bobbsey twins because both had the matching name tags and we were always together. A lot of fun we had there. But one of the best moments of the conference, we got in line because Neil Gaiman was there. We got to see him speak at a couple of keynotes during the conference. We waited in line to get something signed. And I'm waiting, and Neil Gaiman, incredibly polite man, takes his time with every individual coming through. How would you like me to sign this? Or you would have a piece of paper and he would sign it and thank you and keep the line moving. Line was huge. A lot of people came along to me. And I had, I believe, one of the Sandman graphic novels for him to sign. And he was looking down, glanced up. At first, I'm like, why is he looking at my conference badge? And I didn't even think about it until I'm watching him. And he's just staring and staring. Points at my badge. Fucking brilliant. I about died right then and there. And just for him to look at me and that smile on his face was worth all the time I spent programming that silly little badge to do that. I want to say that was on the second day of the conference, and a couple of people we had met there had asked me if they could have that badge after the conference. I'm like, absolutely, I want them giving it away. I think I had more at home if at the time I wasn't dealing with issues with my truck. I called it Sputtery Truck at the time because it had trouble starting, and being World Fantasy Con during the time, it was colder weather made it even harder to start the truck. If I didn't have that issue, I probably would have hopped in the truck, gone home, gotten all the other badges I had and handed them out at the conference and let other people join in the fun. But as it was, there were only two there, and at any rate, Mike and I did have a great time. I got to meet, I remember I met Jeff Vandermeer there. That was absolutely hysterical because I met him and I said, hey, at the time I believe he was editing Fantasy and Science Fiction, the magazine. And I said, hey, Jeff Vandermeer, you've rejected some of my work. And he smiled to look at me going, well, send me some more to reject. And I got a kick out of that one too. But probably my best memory from that World Fantasy Con was actually meeting Neil Gaiman and just him giving me that look, giving me that eye. That was well worth it. Made me laugh hard. Anyway, it's been 5 days with Jay. I've been Jay.